In Dune, Mentats are human computers, created after the Butlerian Jihad banned artificial intelligence. Their unmatched logic and analytical skills make them vital to the Great House's political and military strategies, yet even their sharp intellect is vulnerable to human flaws. We'll explore Mentats' role and how their struggle between rationality and emotion mirrors larger themes in the story. Who are the Mentats? To understand Mentats, we need to look at their purpose. Mentats are specially trained individuals who process and store vast amounts of information using pure logic to make decisions. In the world of Dune, where artificial intelligence has been outlawed, Mentats are humanity's answer to the absence of computers. They are living repositories of knowledge, trained to calculate outcomes and analyze situations with machine-like precision. Their abilities, however, are not innate. Mentats undergo years of rigorous training to develop skills in logic, memory, and analysis. Their role is crucial, particularly in the political schemes of the noble houses, as they provide the backbone for strategy and decision-making. Key Mentats in Dune. Thufir, the trusted strategist of House Atreides, represents the noble and loyal side of Mentats. His expertise in political and military strategy makes him invaluable to Duke Leto. On the other hand, Peter de Vries serves House Harkonnen, embodying a darker side of Mentat capabilities. He is cunning, cruel, and entirely devoted to the whims of the malevolent Baron Harkonnen. Unlike Thufir, who balances his rationality with loyalty, Peter's logic is twisted by his sadistic tendencies and complete lack of moral restraint. Through these two Mentats, Dune shows how the same abilities can serve vastly different purposes depending on the individual and their masters. Mentats and Rationality. Mentats are trained to rely on cold, hard logic. They can analyze thousands of variables to predict outcomes, making them vital in situations where emotions could cloud judgment. For instance, Thufir's strategic brilliance is on full display when he assesses threats to House Atreides, calculating probabilities to guide Duke Leto's actions. Meanwhile, Peter uses his intellect to orchestrate the downfall of House Atreides, creating a trap that's as intricate as it is devastating. Through their actions, we see how Mentats prioritize rationality above all else, treating decisions as mathematical equations rather than moral dilemmas. The flaws of pure rationality. But pure logic is not infallible. Thufir Hawat, for all his brilliance, becomes blinded by his loyalty to House Atreides. After the fall of Arrakeen and the death of Duke Leto, Thufir's grief clouds his judgment. Despite his Mentat training, his human emotions create vulnerabilities that are exploited by the Harkonnens. Similarly, Peter de Vries's reliance on logic proves to be his undoing. His overconfidence in his intellect makes him blind to the unpredictability of human behavior, particularly Paul Atreides' growing power. In the end, his cold calculations lead to his own destruction. These moments highlight the limitations of rationality when it is unbalanced by emotion or intuition. Mentats in a post-AI society. The existence of Mentats stems from humanity's fear of artificial intelligence. In the aftermath of the Butlerian Jihad, when humans rebelled against the machines they once depended on, society turned to human potential as the solution. Mentats became the embodiment of this shift, a blend of human ingenuity and rigorous training designed to replace machines. This context makes Mentats even more fascinating. They are not just tools. They are a reminder of humanity's mistrust of its own creations. The Mentat system raises questions about whether humans can truly replicate the efficiency of machines without losing their humanity. Rationality versus emotion in the broader context of Dune. This theme, rationality versus emotion, is not limited to the Mentats. It runs through the entire story. Paul Atreides, for example, faces constant pressure to suppress his emotions in favor of calculated decisions. Yet it is often his intuition and emotional depth that allow him to succeed. Similarly, Jessica, a member of the Bene Gesserit, relies on a balance of logic and emotion to guide her son and secure their survival. Dune suggests that true strength lies in the ability to blend these opposing forces rather than relying exclusively on one or the other. Symbolism of Mentats in the story. Symbolically, Mentats represent the duality of human nature. They embody the heights of human intellect, but also reveal the dangers of reducing individuals to tools. Thufir and Peter show us two sides of the same coin, one guided by loyalty and the other by selfish ambition. Both are trapped by their roles, unable to fully embrace their humanity. In this sense, Mentats are a microcosm of the larger conflicts in Dune, the struggle between free will and control, emotion and logic, humanity and technology. Lessons from the Mentats. So what can we learn from the Mentats? First, logic and rationality are powerful tools, but they must be tempered by empathy and intuition. Second, even the most well-trained minds are vulnerable to human flaws like bias, grief, or overconfidence. Finally, the existence of Mentats reminds us of the importance of balance between intellect and emotion, progress and tradition, technology and humanity. These lessons are not just relevant in the world of Dune, but also in our own, as we navigate an increasingly technological and data-driven society. In Dune, the Mentats serve as more than just strategists or human computers. They are a lens through which we can examine the limits of rationality and the necessity of balancing intellect with emotion. Their successes and failures mirror the broader struggles of humanity, making them a cornerstone of Dune's intricate narrative. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this exploration of Mentats in Dune, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the themes and characters of this epic universe.